The electricity Ukraine generates under war is more than what Nigeria generates without a war. Reno Omakri says, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The former special assistant to former President Goodluck Jonathan, Reno Omakri, has taken out his time to slam some Nigerians who are busy crying or praying for Ukraine instead of crying for Nigeria. According to a tweet that was made by Reno Omakri earlier today, he reminded such Nigerians that the electricity Ukraine generates despite Russian bombardment is more than what Nigeria generates without war. Speaking further, the former presidential spokesperson went on and reminded such Nigerians that Ukrainians can still get diesel, but it is difficult to get diesel in Nigeria presently. He added by urging such persons to pray for Nigeria instead of Ukraine. Reno Omakri post reads, the electricity Ukraine generates despite Russian bombardment is more than what Nigeria generates without war. Ukrainians can still get diesel. Can we get diesel or fuel in Nigeria? Don't cry for Ukraine. Cry for Nigeria. Hashtag Table Shaker. Though many people may be against what Reno Omakri has just said, but I really think he had made a valid point. I don't see any reason why Nigeria should be praying for Ukraine instead of Nigeria, because our own problem here in Nigeria is too much. At least Ukrainians have hope that the war will end one day, but in the case of Nigeria, God is the only hope we have here, because He's the only one who can redeem this country called Nigeria from the hands of bad leaders. What is your take on this particular issue? I've been looking forward to this. I know this issue will be an issue because I've even always said that even those that are out there in Ukraine saying that they prefer to stay in Ukraine rather than come back to Nigeria. You know, some group of men who are not students, you know, those who are majority of those who are evacuated, who are brought down back to Nigeria are students. And some people are even saying it is rich men's children. Okay, whether it is true or not, they are students. Those who went there to hustle, they refuse to come back. Many Nigerians said they're there and they're not. In fact, they said instead of coming back to Nigeria, that they will find another country to go to rather than come back to Nigeria. And me, I now even added my own mouth, and I'm saying I don't blame them. How should you blame people? Do you know what they've suffered while they were here? Do you know how many attempts they made to be better persons? Do you know how Nigeria almost turned them to bad, to crime? And they said, no, instead of we'll dip our hand and cry, let us go somewhere else and let us try legally. And maybe they said some of them. So one particular story I read, I've forgotten who wrote it. You know, that article, the man said, things are almost turning here for him, for the better. And he said he will now come back to Nigeria. To do what? Then me, I now said, coming to Nigeria, number one, what plan do you have? Number one, to even remind you are back in the hell of a country, is that there is no constant power supply. There is no constant power supply. There is always power outage. And I'm saying Ukraine, Russia have been bombing Ukraine for over how many weeks, yet those places yet to be bombed still have electricity. Water is not a problem over there. Water is a problem for us here. Then adding it to fuel scarcity that started about how many days or how many weeks ago, you can add it to it. Ukrainians, they are still better off than here. So no, to be very sincere with you. And the thing is, we don't know where our own will end, just like Reno said. We don't know when it will end. Even the writer said. We keep hoping. With every election, we keep hoping. With every election. And me, I'm of the opinion. I am of the opinion that, do you know that without us coming together to dialogue, that this thing will not happen? How will one use happen now? We need to be united first of all. We need to be united first and foremost that, hey, let us be united. That this particular crime or this particular issue, this is a crime. This is a crime that our common enemy are bad leaders. But we are divided amongst ourselves. We're divided by tribalism. We're divided by all round. And you're telling me that it is going to get better. We are not united here. We are not in any way united. We are not. So at the end of the day, we don't even know when it will stop. We keep hoping and hoping. And truly, just as the writer said, only God now you know. It is only God that knows how difficult it is. How very difficult it is. You understand? How difficult it is only God knows. It's only God knows even how our future coming generation, how it will be for them. Since it is this hard for us, we have not solved our own issue. We have not solved that issue. So I don't blame Reno at all. I don't blame him at all. Nigerian war past Ukraine. My brother, it is. We are not in war, but we are worse. Look at now. We don't even have light. The power outage nationally was for how many days? 2 days. And still yet, I was even saying, what's the difference? Even without the power outage or whatever they say broke down that affected national power in general. With some people and some place, what am I saying some people? We don't have light. You pay for light, you don't have light. You pay for light, yet you pray for light. Imagine you paying your bills. You pay for light. You even say, okay. They even brought prepaid meter. Oh, prepaid is going to be better. You have light. Far. At the end of the day, you still have problems. You still have problems. There will be no light. So at the end of the day, this thing, you look at it and still yet we are divided among ourselves. We don't come ourselves to tell ourselves the truth. Some people are still thinking of bringing in recycled politicians to come and take over the helm of affairs. Some people are thinking of bringing in, they're still thinking of popularity at this point in time. They're not even thinking competency. And to even make the matter worse, all these contestants coming out to saying, I'm interested, it has been my lifelong decision. They have not given us hope that, I have 1 or 2 solutions to Nigeria's challenges. None of them. None of them have said, I have a roadmap, even if it is one sector. None. They only coming out to tell us, I'll make Nigeria better, Nigeria should be better than Russia, a lot of things. And I'm saying, whoa, this is not what we need to hear. Right now, it is not what we need to hear. It's like somebody is dying of cancer and you are treating the person of malaria. You are not even giving the person treatment. You are saying the person will get better. How? How? Some people will come out and they'll start attacking this guy, Reno. I'm not a fan of Reno, by the way. Some people will come out and will start attacking Reno that, when you are there. Let me tell us, do you know that if we keep holding on to the past without telling ourselves the truth and coming together, okay, fine, we know that, PDP, yes, in the past, but will that solve our problem now? We lost